So this is the town of Harper's Ferry. We were here yesterday. There's no parking. Well, parking costs $10. The Outfitters at Harper's Ferry was kind of disappointing. Just a tiny little store with almost nothing in it. Well, we would have walked right up the other way, but I guess this is the way to go. How do you know? Okay. Hope you're right.
Shenandoah River. I don't know the words of the song. We just went over the Shenandoah River running about 8-minute mile pace. It was noisy.
So I blew it. When we crossed that bridge that Aspen wouldn't go up in Harper's Ferry, we completed Maryland. And now we're in West Virginia. And we're also going to complete that today. So that's pretty cool. 2 states in 1 day. We have reached the Virginia-West Virginia state line. I don't know which, that must be West Virginia. So, are we done with West Virginia? Maybe? Alright, yay!
Okay.
Maryland and West Virginia, down! If you're here next year, don't go over there. We're at 4 Mile Campsite, and it's right on the trail, which is kind of strange.
Right here.
This has been one of the most annoying stretches of trail. Nothing but rocks everywhere. And you gotta put your feet between them all or step on them. How do we have a headwind again today? We've been heading north with a headwind on the left side of our face, and now we're heading south today and we got a headwind on the left side of our face.
Tomorrow we'll have no headwind.
We're at Keys Gap.
Yes.
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 How do you feel?
Feel great. I'm glad we have a 0 day tomorrow. I've been wearing the same clothes for 5 days, and now I am a through hiker feeling.
Well, the good news is nothing got broken into. We got a ton of money in bikes here. The bad news is part of my car is falling off.
But we got some duct tape.
Yeah, the duct tape is too cold, and it's the actual sticky part is coming off here. So I think I gotta warm it up. Put it in my water bottle. It's not a great job, but that's as good as I can do. Hey YouTube, since the West Virginia video is so short, I thought I'd go over a little bit of the gear I'm using and how it's working out. The camera I like a lot. It takes great video, creates great pictures, but it did lock up once in the cold and the lens wouldn't retract when you shut it off. The camera bag I bought is too small. It's perfect size for this, and it's okay to put it in when you don't have gloves on, but as soon as you have to wear gloves, this bag didn't work out very well. However, my sister-in-law gave me this for my iPhone, and it's by Night Eyes. I don't know if that'll come out in the video at all. Night Eyes, and the case is awesome. I can flip this up, put my iPhone in, put that back down, and done. There's no unzipping a zipper, and there's no trying to force it into a case like this thing. So this was not good. This is fabulous for the iPhone, but it's not wide enough for the camera. So if I try to put the camera in there, it just doesn't go down far enough. So I gotta try to look for a bigger one of these for the camera. That would be awesome. Another thing that didn't work out well is the movie software on the iPad called Luma Fusion. When I actually tried to make a video, it would get stuck and I couldn't start watching a video from the very beginning. I could only start watching a video from partway through it. And no matter what I did, it wouldn't go back to the beginning. Now, I did contact the developers. They're aware of the problem and they're trying to fix it. So at the moment, you can't use Luma Fusion to create any videos. It doesn't work on the iPad mini. I am very fortunate that we're staying in Brevard, North Carolina with relatives who happen to have a MacBook, and I can create movies with iMovie. There's 2 good things about the iPad. One is it comes with some software called Numbers, which is like Microsoft Excel, and it's awesome. I have created a spreadsheet with the mileages of each state and how much we've done and how much we've completed, and right now we're at 10.3% complete, which doesn't seem like a lot, especially when you look at the whole map, but I have some hope that maybe I can actually do this. It's a daunting amount of mileage, but We're 10% complete. We only have 9/10 more to go, so that's pretty good. The other thing that's really good is that Arnie and G's made a video on an app called Guthooks, and Guthooks is awesome. We used it to plan out where we were going to hike in Maryland and West Virginia and Virginia, and it worked out really, really well. Those are two really good things about having an iPad. However, both numbers and Guthooks work on the iPhone just fine. So I don't know if you really need something like this. Another thing that I really, really like is my Garmin 910 XT. This is a GPS watch, and Garmin has several versions of this, but most don't have very good battery life. This 910 XT supposedly gets 20 hours. That's plenty for any single day hiking on the AT. They do have a couple versions that get better battery life, and I'll put links to those in the descriptions. I don't remember what they were, but they have many versions that don't have good enough battery life to hike like a 12-hour or 14-hour day on the AT. Another thing I love is my little iPod. Before we left Massachusetts, I plugged in every single song that I had in my iTunes library, and I had downloaded a lot of CDs that I have into iTunes and put them on this little thing. And now when I get bored hiking, I plug this in. A lot of songs I've heard, but there's a lot of songs I haven't heard because I have the entire Rolling Stones greatest hits of all time, and there's songs I've never heard, and it keeps it interesting. The hiking the AT is mentally tough. I mean, it's hard on my feet. It doesn't hurt anywhere else. My knees, my legs, everything else. I'm in pretty good shape from mountain biking, but my feet aren't used to bending around rocks and things, I think. They're so used to being in a rigid mountain biking shoe, and when I'm stepping on rocks and my feet are bending around them and stuff, oh, it's just killing them. That's my guess. I don't know. Maybe. Thanks for watching.